What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm about to go out sourcing, looking for some things I can flip online. Going to ship out some items first. I'm waiting on my laptop to do a Windows update, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure I have that turned off, but it just seems like it updates anyway. But I'm shipping out some stuff, and first I got all these shoes that sold. Back here I got these San Antonio Shoe Company shoes, timeouts. I sold these for $20 plus shipping, but I could have got $40 plus shipping. If they were in a bit better condition, the shoelaces are all cut up and destroyed, and there was a couple scratches on them, so I just priced them $20 plus shipping to move them. They sold overnight. If I wasn't in such a time crunch, maybe I would have got some shoelaces and just replaced them, but you know what? I just wanted to flip them, move them, and keep on listing stuff. I only paid $5 for them, so it was some pretty good profit. Sold these Doc Marten shoes. I don't know where I got these. I don't remember. Maybe a yard sale or something. I sold them for $30 plus shipping, though. Got these Nike LeBron shoes I picked up at Goodwill for $5, surprisingly. Priced low there. Sold these for $30 plus shipping. Then I got these Hoka ones, and I sold these for $55 plus shipping. I paid, I think it was $6 or $7 at Salvation Army for those. It's still updating, so I guess I'll box all these up and hopefully it'll be ready. If you're wondering how I ship shoes, this is how it's done. I use one of these priority mail shoe boxes. Wrap one shoe in the paper to protect the other shoe from rubbing up against each other. Put it in the box. Ship it out. Well, they're all boxed up, but still waiting on the windows. Seems like this happened before and I had to just reset it like that. I don't really like to do that, but maybe I will. Took a shower, came back, it's ready to go. So I'm gonna print off these labels for these shoes, and I got 2 more items in storage I gotta go pick up that sold. So here we are. We are in the storage. You see, it's still a mess. Shipping out one of these pressure washer extensions I got at Lowe's. I think I paid like $7 or $8 for them and sold it for $50 plus shipping. I also need to get one of these locks down here I sold for $74 plus shipping. Still got some of those left. That's it, what I need for shipping, but I wanted to check over here. Oh goodness, I got Christmas clearance I need to get out. It's about that time, so I gotta do that in the next couple weeks. Don't have a lot though compared to previous years, but still should be some good profit. This fall I plan on cleaning up a lot of this and getting it organized and possibly moving to a new location depending on how much I can condense this down, because basically a lot of this stuff has just become more junk than stuff that's resellable. Like all these electronics here don't work. I'm just keeping them for whatever reason. It's time to just list them or get rid of them, whatever I have to do. You got some old board games that are missing some pieces. Some of them are good, like the Lego set. The Harry Potter Lego set's like a $200 set. The Omega Virus is a pretty good game. But the other ones are missing pieces or just not worth it. They just need to be donated, got out of here. I got some big items like these John Deere spreaders that I got. I need to get those listed on Facebook, really, just sell them locally. There's just always stuff to do when you're reselling and doing this, not to mention all the stuff I have in other places I need to list, videos to edit, and of course sourcing to do. It's just never ending, but I love it. I've made it to a Goodwill and I'm looking for some stuff I can flip on eBay and make some money. And we're in the toy department right now looking at the shelves, trying to spot the goods. And there's some My Little Pony stuff. Some of that stuff is worth money. Here's a Lollapalooza or LOL Palooza, something like that. I'm not even sure. I used Google Lens to look that up, scan the image. Didn't look like it was selling for much at all. There was some Popeye arms there. Maybe that was worth picking up. Some of those weird items like that can be bolos, can be worth quite a bit of money. You'd be shocked with some of the stuff I find that's worth so much money. You just would never think it was worth anything. However, I did not investigate those. I don't even know if they're actually Popeye arms. They look like they're supposed to be. Who knows if they're actually branded that way. Got a typewriter. I've seen that typewriter before. It's not worth picking up. Been selling some typewriters. However, I don't want that one if it's going to sit there forever for low money. What is that? That's some sort of HP like laptop cover decal thing, not worth picking up. First I thought it might be a laptop. Quickly realized it was not. We got an ice cream or a snow cone maker there. And I actually picked up a ice cream maker on the bottom shelf there. You don't see it in this footage. I think it's right down there. Maybe you can see a little bit of it. Of course, when I'm recording, I don't see stuff a lot. Even when I'm not recording, I'm assuming I don't see much. So yeah, I went back through 2 or 3 times and you just see stuff that you didn't see the first time, and that was one of them. A little ice cream maker, new in box. There's a mixer or a blender, I should say. Not really worth picking up, not a good brand. Got this little briefcase here, and I don't remember the brand name. Maybe you can see it there. It was actually worth some money. However, that one was rusted and it didn't have the key, so I ended up passing on it. But some of those little briefcases, vintage, can be worth money. Up here, I spotted a nice find though. This vintage K Products John Deere hat. It's not a mesh back two-tone hat that would be worth over $100, but still, it's about a $40 hat, I think. 35-40 bucks. So it's marked at $5 and it's marked with the Halloween tag, so had to pay up a little bit for it, but that's okay, I guess, since we're going to make some money. Got a Cavaliers hat, Adidas, for $2.99. Decided to pass on it. Comps weren't good. Wasn't in perfect condition. I see back there, past my hand, there's a John Deere bag as well. That looked like it was maybe made by somebody. It didn't look like it was actually, John Deere. Here is a sit and spin. These you can actually make money on. I ended up passing on it just because I didn't want to carry it around. I didn't want to have to sell it. You can sell them on, well, actually Amazon, I checked, it wasn't doing too well. eBay, that one was a pretty good one, maybe 35-40 bucks. They were paying to ship, but I decided just to pass on it because I got so many large items right now I'm trying to get through. At this Goodwill, I see some Merrell looking shoes, but they're actually Lands' End, which I think is maybe a Meyer brand. But look at all these Crocs I found. I didn't notice after I put them in my cart. I was pretty excited. None of them have the back strap. The holes are there, but they're all missing the strap that goes on them. So I ended up putting them back. Maybe there's some money to be made. With that kind of flaw, I just left them. There's a bunch of Rescue Hero Fisher-Price figures in the toys. They're $1 a piece. So I decided to go ahead and grab them to do a lot. They can make a little bit of money. Sealed Sharp calculator in this basket. I found some good calculators in that basket, actually, some TI-84 pluses. This one is not a great calculator by any means, but for $2.99 sealed, I think it will sell eventually and make some money. Looking at the appliance shelf here, I'm not seeing anything that was worth picking up, at least I don't think. However, right next to it on the other side of that shelf, I did end up grabbing something. This replacement pitcher. This sold really quick. I meant to price it $30. I priced it $20 for whatever reason. I guess by accident, I wasn't thinking. It sold overnight. Still made some great profit on it. We are in the thrift store now, and we're looking at the toys, the games, 50 cents for the games. So it opens up some more opportunities to buy things, that you wouldn't want to pay $3 or $4 for at a Goodwill. Those Chessman pieces I ended up picking up because I sold some vintage Milton Bradley pieces for about $30. Decided to go ahead and grab those for 50 cents because I can make a little bit of money. It looks like I'm holding them in my hand with the camera. Kind of like we're in a tank right now. But yeah, this place is changing. They're starting to put their vintage stuff in glass cases. They do mark that stuff up a little. It's still not like grossly overpriced. Every now and then you see a high price in the thrift store just because of ignorance, just because they don't actually know what it's worth. Not because they're trying to rip off people or get the top dollar like Goodwill. Filters, off-brand filters. I checked them. They were not worth picking up. Got some baskets, cookware. Always looking for that good cookware. I just never seem to find it. Little speaker there I don't think was anything. Picture frames. You got all kinds of like candle holders, stuff like that. I did end up picking up some good clothing there. At this Goodwill, I put some stuff in my cart really quick here. Put it all back except for the golf balls. Everything else was not worth picking up. Even the sealed games just weren't good money. Got shoes we're looking at. I don't think I found any shoes here. But yeah, we still got to look. And at Salvation Army, though, I just was in the right place at the right time. The guy brought out some Bose speakers, sat right in front of me, and I grabbed those right away. We got some electronics that I ended up passing on most of them, but I ended up buying the remotes for some of them because they're actually going to be worth some money, almost as much as, the receiver there. So the shelves are pretty bare, but you know what? That's because people like me buy the good stuff as soon as it comes out. I Found some awesome things today. Let me show you. Let's just start with the coolest find of the day, these Bose speakers. They're big. I wish it was a different Bose item, but they were only $20, so I have to pick them up because they're worth about $175, $200. On eBay, this is something I may do a local sell just because they're so big and heavy. I don't know if I want to worry about shipping them. They're very clean. They're in great condition, so I expect them to work. Anytime I see something Bose, I'm going to grab them. I should make at least $150 on these. I picked up some remotes. I got this Insignia remote. Goes with a receiver that was actually there. The receiver was only selling for about $50 plus shipping with the remote. So I decided just to buy this remote for $1.49. because it's selling for about $25, maybe even get $30 for it. It's kind of crazy how that works sometimes, but that's why I left the receiver. I picked up this JVC. I left the VCR because it was $10. There's no returns at Salvation Army, and I actually have a JVC VCR that this is going to go with that I know works. Sometimes you come in, there's a unit without the remote. The next day you come in, the remote's out, the unit's been sold. I don't know why they're not putting this stuff out together. It's kind of been a trend at the Salvation Army, but this time it worked out for me because I wanted these two remotes. I didn't want anything else. But I'm going to sell this remote, and I should make about 20 bucks on it. At Goodwill, I picked up this Titanium Power golf balls, $3.99. It looked like they're selling for about $20 on eBay. Salvation Army, I picked up this Rummy Cub. I think I paid $2.99 for that. $2.99, yes, it's selling for about $25 sealed on eBay. The reason for that is because it is vintage. It's an older version. It's sealed, so a lot of people, when they buy games like that, they want the older versions. So I picked up some clothing items at the thrift store. I got this Cotton Traders Cosby-like sweater. Incredible brand to look out for these types of vintage sweaters if you find them. I thought that was a hole for a minute. I looked it over. It looks like they're in pretty good condition. I think I paid $2 for this, and these do better the more crazy they are and the more colorful they are. You can put the Coogee, light Coogee in the title and stuff. This one's probably more like a $40 one, but some of them, it's $50, $60, $70, maybe even $80 for them if they're really colorful. Then right below it, I was in line at the thrift store, and I saw this women's LL Bean vintage wool jacket on the rack, and I decided just to grab it because, you know what, it was only $3 and I can make some money on this. The vintage LL Bean stuff, especially with the plaid lining, does pretty well. This should sell for between $30, $40 plus shipping. It's in very good condition. Grab this at Salvation Army. It is a Sony vintage, I believe from the 70s radio. It's $2.99. I didn't look it up, I just grabbed it. It's a little dirty, but it'll clean up. Not big money. Some of this stuff can be, this is probably something I'll sell for $15 plus shipping. Got this ice cream maker here, and it's brand new in there. It's got the plastic on it, the crank handles all in plastic, the manual, everything's in there. Box is a little beat up, but you know what? This was selling for about $30 to $40 plus shipping on eBay. So for $4.99, I grabbed it. Should make some good profit on it. I grabbed this John Deere vintage K Products made in the USA hat. John Deere hats, I've mentioned many times before on the channel, can be some incredible money. Certain ones, the trucker hats with the mesh back is the best, especially with a patch like this. If it had the mesh back, it'd probably be about a $50, $60 hat. If it was two-toned, the green and yellow mesh, with this patch, it'd probably be over $100. It is very clean though. You can always look on the back here. If you can see, probably not. It says K Products made in the USA. So Goodwill put $4.99 on this. They put the orange sticker, which means it's considered Halloween. Goodwill is kind of dirty around Halloween time, I'd say. They just pull random shoes, random clothing, and they price it about 25, 30, sometimes 50% more than what it should be. And they just put the Halloween sticker on there, which means you can't return it. They advertise, hey, come in to Goodwill, save on your Halloween stuff. But then they mark up everything that's remotely Halloween. I don't even know how this is considered Halloween, but whatever. Sure, I'm going to make money on this. I would have paid it $4.99, even if it wasn't the Halloween sticker. But usually hats are $1.99, $2.99 at the most. So I don't know. It's kind of just scummy business, right? They tell people to come in and save money, and then they mark up everything for Halloween. Picked up this replacement pitcher for an iced tea maker, $3.99. If you happen to find the iced tea maker new, they're worth well over $100. I couldn't really find any reliable comps on this UPC. The one on Amazon, there were no one selling it. I did see one that had some flowers on it, a picture sold used for $20. Something I'm probably going to price about $30 and let it sit. I do think I'll get a sale at some point. I grabbed this Sharp calculator. It's brand new, sealed. I've seen these before at Goodwill. Some Goodwills, I remember pricing them at like $30. They never sold. They sat for well over a year. Yeah, this thing is not a great seller, but it's new. On Amazon, someone's trying to sell it for $55. The rank's really high. I might try to sell it on Amazon, price it about $20, $25. I think it'll sell at that price, not at $55. So being brand new, sealed, I went ahead and grabbed it, make a little bit of money. I picked this up at Goodwill for $4.99. It's a realistic Chronomatic 260. Some of these vintage wood grain alarm clocks are decent to pick up. Most of them are not. I've sold this one in the past before. I pick them up every now and then if they're really clean. I don't have to do any work. This one is in incredible condition. I'll probably price it about $20 plus shipping. And I think I'll get a sale at some point. I have it before in the past. At the thrift store for 50 cents, I went ahead and grabbed these Chessmen plastic chess pieces. Vintage. It says $1 on there, but that's from like a garage sale or something. Games at that thrift store are 50 cents. Pieces are in there, the paperwork's in there, it's complete. Looks like it's in good condition. I sold a Milton Bradley set like this vintage for $30. I got from Goodwill for $1. This is Whitman. Doesn't look like it's selling for as much. It looked like between 15, 18 bucks. So for 50 cents, yeah, that'll ship first class as well. So pretty good pickup for 50 cents. I paid $8 for this at the thrift store. It's actually new inside. That's why it was $8. It had a little post-it note on there. It said it was brand new. I opened it up. Yeah, wrapped in plastic and everything. I bought it for personal use. I just bought a little waffle maker from Amazon because I started trying those chaffles. I got in the chaffle craze, and you know what? They're actually really good, so I'm going to keep making them. The one I bought on Amazon was like 16 bucks. And it's only one-sided, so I have to make one and then make another. So I'm like, I can make two like this, so I'll just buy this for myself, probably return the one I bought on Amazon. And then finally, I picked up these Fisher-Price Rescue Heroes. They were $1 a piece. I pick them up when they're $1 or less at yard sales and thrift stores. Do lots with them. They're not huge money. It's just another way to make some money. I think I got 10 of them, so I got $10 into these. I'll probably sell them for about $25 plus shipping. Some of them are worth more money than others, like the firefighter ones. I know I have one of those that has the axe with it, so I think we'll do pretty well on these. They're going to be easy to list and deal with. It was kind of a slow day. I might have just left them if there was more better items coming in, but that's just how it is sometimes. But there it is, everybody. That's the haul for today. I think we got some awesome items, especially the Bose speakers. You can't beat items like that. Even flipping those locally, you make some quick money on those. But if you enjoy the video and you want to keep seeing videos like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I know every YouTuber says it multiple times, but I just want to refresh in your memory that I do want that. I do want you to hit the like button and subscribe if you would. It really helps out the video and lets me know you're enjoying the videos. If you have any suggestions about the videos, be sure to leave them in the comments. I want to make content that people actually enjoy watching. But you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.